Hi YouTube. This is Megan again. Not quite sure where to start, so I guess I'll start at closest to the beginning as I can think of. A lot has happened in the last year. I've come out to all my friends, all my family, everyone I know actually. I've lost a few friends from it. I guess that's to be expected. For the most part, most of my friends have been pretty cool about it. But like right now, I'm having a lot of difficulties. A lot of things for me are coming together right now, like my voice, my personal style, and what else was it? I'm really close to getting my name changed, and I think it's a lot for them to all handle at the same time. Plus, they really haven't taken a whole lot of interest in this, and when all these things start coming together like they have been, it causes, I guess, kind of a culture shock, but not necessarily culture, more of an identity crisis on how they view me. And I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not giving them an opportunity or making sure that they took the opportunity that they had to get to know me better, because I've grown and changed a lot in the last year, and I don't think a lot of them have really seen that. And I'm afraid I'm going to lose a lot of my friends over that. I also told my family, and they were pretty cool with it, kind of. Like, my sister was pretty cool about it. They think it has something to do with me not liking my dad, and I have major father issues, and those have no bearing on this. And it's often really frustrating when people think that. So I try to inform them, but, you know, people don't really understand. And I guess that's to be expected. I mean, not a lot of people are going to understand where I'm coming from, so I guess I just got to deal with it. My dad is really awkward, and he blames himself for it. And I would feel bad, but really, I mean, I love my dad and all, but I don't like him, and he's kind of an ass. So I guess that's the way it is. My grandma has been pretty cool about it, and I love my grandma, and I really appreciate how good she's been about it. My mom has been really kind of about it, and I'm not quite sure why, but that's the way it is. I've gotten to know some of the people in my local community pretty good. I'm glad that I've gotten the opportunity to get to know them. I really haven't gotten to know them as much as I'd like. I work like 70 hours a week, which is fucking ridiculous. But that is what it takes for me to be able to afford to live my life the way I need to. So I will continue that as long as I have to until I can find a better way to do it. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. God, it's going to be so hard. But I'll just try not to worry about that until I have to, because I have other more important things to worry about. Okay, so in June, I finally scheduled an appointment to go see a doctor. I had never went to see a doctor, and before, I think it was February of last year, I'd never even seen a therapist about this, and even then I'd only seen him like 3 times, and then I quit seeing him because he kept telling me I was doing things along the right path and blah-de-blah, and quite frankly I didn't see any point at the time to pay money to have him tell me what I was already doing. I know I need a therapist down the line as far as getting proper signatures on particular paperwork, especially SRS. That said, I have got a new therapist, and I do enjoy her. She's definitely better than my last therapist. She goes about things way differently, and that's been very productive for me. And I actually went to seen her the first time in November. And I wasn't going to go see a therapist until I got on hormones, because my budget is really tight, and quite frankly, I need to make sure that I can afford to pay for the things I'm getting before I get in over my head monetarily. That said, I went in June to get paid, I went in at June to see about getting on hormones, or I scheduled an appointment for July in June to see about getting on hormones, and I had a huge fiasco over that. I don't really care personally for my doctor too much. I feel it tried to keep me from getting on hormones and put a bunch of obstacles in my path, which I did everything in my power to break down. And of course, I managed to get on hormones, so that's a good thing. That happened right in November too. Most of things started coming together for me right in November, and with all the changes that like the hormones are bringing, especially like the breast growth, and my voice changes. This again is why I think my friends are probably having some difficulty dealing with this. I also, due to what my doctor was telling me, according to her, the standard of care is I had to be living full time, I guess, depending on which version of the standards of care, I guess that is. Maybe the new one is, maybe it isn't. I haven't really bothered to check. I have a version, and the version I said nothing about that, and I got in a big argument with her about it. But that is after I've already dropped the bomb on my parents and both my jobs. And McDonald's doesn't have the greatest policy, at least the McDonald's I work at, and they tell me it's corporate policy. I have no idea, and I really don't have time to look into it. But they are basically saying that as long as my identification card has an M on it, then I am male, and I have to go by the male standards, which sucks balls and is going to cause all kinds of wonderful confusions here shortly after I get my name changed. Plus, I have nice, melons to deal with, and I think that's going to cause some awkwardness there, and I'm not sure how they plan on handling it, so we'll see how that goes. What else? My absolute favorite pastime is D&D. I enjoy role-playing. I'm the DM, and it is one of just, it is the cat's meow for me. I mean, I love it, and I enjoy DMing, and I enjoy making the stories and watching the plots and stuff unfold. And that's causing some problems, not necessarily with transition, but with like a lot of my friends roleplay with me, and you can tell that when the awkwardness from my transition transfers over to that and it affects the game, and I don't always like how that is, but I don't suppose there's anything I can do about it. Let's see what else. Soon I should have my car paid off, and once I have my car paid off, I will have enough extra money that I can start getting more of the procedures done that I want to get done. I've had laser hair removal once on my face and my arms. It's worked pretty good, and I'm very pleased with the results. Granted, it could be a little better, and I do need to do it again, but I don't have the money at the moment. I also need to get my name changed. I'm really a major procrastinator when it comes to like filling out paperwork and stuff. So I haven't really filled out all the paperwork. I have it, I just haven't filled it out, and I want to do that. I actually wanted to get my name changed in December, but I didn't have the money for it then. And then this month has been really bad for me, like money-wise, so I haven't done that either. I'm hoping to have enough spare money next month to take care of that, and that would be really awesome for me. I think that really about wraps up everything that I have to talk about right now. I hope everyone found this entertaining at the very least, maybe informative. Until then, everyone, love, peace, and happiness, and have a good night.